So welcome to our revision session, and we have entrepreneurship and communication, which is ATD 003. So this is a multiple choice question. So we have around 50 questions. We shall be doing them in a set of 10. So let's start with our first set of number 1 up to number 10. Which of the following factors distinguishes a small business owner from an entrepreneur? Which of the following factors distinguishes a small business owner from an entrepreneur? So as you can see, my answers are in bold. We have letter D as our choice, which is small businesses or small business owners do not seek for new opportunities, just unlike entrepreneurs do. Entrepreneurs are people who are very creative and innovative. They're always ready and willing to take risks. So anything new that comes across, they dive with it and ensure that it's going to bring them profits, it's going to bring them returns in the business. And that is not the case when it comes to small business owners, because small business owners, as the name suggests, as the name says, they are people who are just very young in the business, and they normally prefer sticking to one idea. So long as it's giving them returns, so long as it's helping them to achieve the objectives, then they prefer sticking to it rather than looking for new opportunities, and maybe they're not so sure of the outcome of the same. So number 1, our choice becomes letter D. Number 2, which of the following elements make up an entrepreneur micro environment? Micro environment is internal, is another word for internal environment. Remember, we have 2 types of environments when it comes to entrepreneurship. We have the micro and the macro. The micro is made up of the internal factors, and the macro is made up of the external factors. And most of the times, the micro are those factors which you can control because they are within our limits. But macro, they are uncontrollable because they are not within our limits. They are forces that normally come from outside our business. So out of the choices that we have letter B as our answer. Suppliers become micro environment. These are people whom you deal with or people whom you interact with oftenly, because they supply you with the raw materials that you use to produce your products for the customers. So they might not necessarily come from inside the organization, but they are people who have a very close working relationship with them. And it's good to work with the suppliers as partners and not as people who are from outside, because they have a chance to make your bottom line, to improve on the bottom line. They have a chance to help your business grow by ensuring that they supply you with quality raw materials, they supply you with materials always on time, and they cooperate with you. Sometimes even maybe you don't have the cash to buy, they can give you on credit so that you can be able to serve your customers continuously without failing. So suppliers, out of the 4 choices, suppliers become micro factors of the environment. And then number 3, select the statement that describes the term business opportunity. We have letter C as our answer here. A business opportunity represents an idea which provides a possibility of a return on investment. That is a statement that we can associate it with a business opportunity. An idea setup that once you take advantage of, it's going to give you profits. It's going to bring returns in your business. That is a business opportunity. And then we have number 4. Which of the following represents external sources of business ideas? External sources which are not from within, sources which are from outside the organization. And letter C becomes our answer. Customers, competitors, and distribution channels. These are some of the sources of business idea. You can get the sources of business idea from customers, maybe who are not your customers, but the potential customers, or people who already are your customers, they keep on asking something that you don't have. That is an idea they'll have given you. Competitors, the people you're working in the same industry, those people could also give you a business idea. They might invent, they might innovate, get new products, and basically you might take the challenge as an imitative entrepreneur. Imitate whatever it is that they're producing and also use it to get returns. So competitors could be sources of business ideas. And also we have distribution channels. In other words, distributors. The distributors are the people who help you to avail the products to the customers in the marketplace. Such people also, they can give you ideas on business. So those are some of the external sources of business ideas. And then we have number 5, which term refers to buyers with common characteristics that business decide to serve. It's a niche or niche market, depending on how you can pronounce it, either niche or niche market. Those are the people with common characteristics that you would wish to serve them. You give them products, you give them services based on their characteristics. So that is letter B. It becomes our answer. And then we have number 6. Which of the following could be exploited by an entrepreneur as a business opportunity? As a business opportunity, letter D, competent employees. When you have competent employees, that means these people are people who can do their work very effective, very efficient, and that can be an opportunity for you. Unlike dealing with employees who are not competent, dealing with employees who lack the skills, dealing with employees who lack experience, that can cost you a whole lot of your business. But at least when you have competent employees with you, that means these people will give you ideas which are very viable. These people will be able to do their operations or their roles and responsibilities very efficient and effectively. There will be no wastage, there will be no errors, basically because they understand whatever it is that they are doing. So at the end of the day, basically they act as a business opportunity for you. And then we have number 7, identify a reason that could lead to a failure of a new venture. What can make a new venture fail? A new venture is just a business that started recently. That's why we call it a new venture. You ventured into a new business recently, maybe a month ago, 2 weeks ago, or maybe 2 months ago, but this venture is bound to fail. What could be some of the reasons that could make this new venture of yours to fail? And our answer becomes letter A, poor timing. It could be the right idea, it could be the best idea, but maybe the timing that you introduced the idea was simply wrong. So poor timing could lead to failure of a new venture. And then we have number 8. Which of the following is a disadvantage of a sole proprietorship form of a business? Sole proprietorship form of business is the kind of business where you are the only one. You are the own boss, you are the only one who makes decision, you're the only one who carries all the responsibilities, the burden of the business, you and you alone. So what is the disadvantage associated with this kind of a business? Out of the choices that we have letter C, lack of continuity. Yes, when the owner, for example, dies, or maybe when the owner falls sick, and maybe it will be a medical condition that will forever ground him or her on bed. So those are some of just a few things that can make the business to be dissolved. So that means when the owner falls sick, the owner dies, or something happens to the owner in a way that he cannot operate the business completely, then that means the business will fail to continue. So that is the major disadvantage of sole proprietorship, lack of continuity. And then we have number 9. What term refers to a situation where two companies join together by mutual agreement to form a new entity? Our answer is letter B, merger. A merger is whereby two different companies come together, join together, form a different or a new entity, and basically continue doing the business. So merger is that form of a business that will make two companies agree, form one company, which will become new. So our answer is letter B. Lastly, because I've said I'll be working out on these questions in a set of 10, so our number 10 is the following are the benefits of engaging in franchising arrangement. We have royalty payments, we have training and guidance, we have more control over brand, easy to enter in foreign markets, business growth, and proven track records. Those are the benefits of engaging in franchising agreements. So they say, which of the set below represent benefits that could accrue to a franchisor? So a franchisor is the one who offers permission to his to another party to use his brand to produce his goods, you produce his services and anything associated with his brand, but at a fee. So the franchisor will give you permission, will give you the license, where necessary will give you the training that you need so that you can go use his brand name wherever it is and go do business under his name. Of the day, whether it will be a product, whether it will be services or whatever it is, but this person will license you. So what are some of the benefits that this franchisor can get? Number one, he gets the royalty payments. It's not for free. You not give you the brand for free, you go and work with it for free. You have to pay a fee, which is the royalty payment. Also, we have another advantage, which will whereby it will be easy for you to enter into foreign markets through this another person who has come and agreed with him or her to use your brand name, to use your trademark, to use whatever it is and go and do business in another country. That is how you will access a foreign market. So easy to enter foreign markets because the person you've granted permission to use your brand name is the person who is going to do businesses in another country. So as a result, it will lead to entry in foreign markets. And then lastly, business growth. It's going to help you grow because remember, if you are alone, that means you'll get whatever you just get. But if you license someone else to go and sell your products elsewhere, that is how you can grow your business because your products will be sold here, your products will be sold elsewhere, but at the end of the month, depending on the agreement that you had with the person, you get some royalty or you get some payment, of which that can also improve, that can also help your business to grow. You might use the royalty, you might use that money that is being paid to you basically to open other businesses or maybe to grow on the current business that you have. So those are some of the benefits that a franchisor will accrue through a franchising agreement. So that is our first session of revision. Thank you and let's meet in our next.